Hello everybody, and welcome to today's video, in which I'll be setting up my bullet journal for 2024. This year I decided to keep my spreads along a shark sort of ocean theme, as I'm really into sharks at the moment, so I thought I'd emulate that in my journal. I also kept along this theme with my colour palette, in which I used mostly blues and greys to, represent the ocean. So you can see on this first page here, I've done a whale shark, along with the letters 2024, as that's the year we're going into. And I just thought, I saw the whale shark on Pinterest and I was like, you know what, I would like that to be my front cover of my journal this year. So as you can see, I'm using Crayolas to colour in the letters, or the numbers should I say, which I thought was going to be a really clever idea, because I thought they weren't going to bleed through to the next page. You'll see later on in the video I was very wrong, which was really annoying, because now I've got a lovely first page, but all the other pages have basically got Crayola bled through them, which is great, perfect. Probably should have, colour tested them on the back. Top tip for anyone who's setting up a journal soon: make sure you colour test your pens beforehand, or bleed test your pens beforehand, should I say. Make sure that they're not going to bleed through the pages, or you'll be severely disappointed like I was. Also, I just have to apologise for some of the huge cuts in this video. My phone kept running out of storage, and I didn't realise, so it stopped filming by itself, and I wouldn't realise until like 3 minutes after, when I'd look up at my phone and it had turned itself off. So that was another brilliant, move that happened. But you don't miss out on much, just a bit of colouring in. But yeah, I've only got like 0.2 of a gigabyte left of my storage, so don't really know what I'm going to do about that. But yeah. Anyways, another problem I run into with these Crayolas is that if you look, well, I don't know if you have to look closely, it probably shines out on the video, but they're quite streaky. They're a lot streakier than I remember them being, because I've used them quite a lot, but they're just so streaky this year. So, a bit disappointing. But I still think that the page looks cute, Could have been worse. But yeah. So what I'm doing right now is adding all the little details in the back. So you can see I'm using my silver pen to add all the little dots on its back, and I think it came out really cute. The gills and stuff look alright. So anyways, moving on to the next page, which is my passwords page, because I don't know why, but I never record my passwords, which means I forget them. But I'm paranoid that if I put them in my notes app, someone's going to hack into my phone and find out all my passwords. But nobody can hack into my journal because it's physical. And, I don't think an online hacker is going to find my house and steal my journal. So let's hope they don't anyways. So yeah, this is my passwords page. And I chose to do the title in this nice little teal colour. And then, I don't know if you can see it right now, but at the very bottom there's a little heart-shaped locket. As passwords, locket. Anyways, yeah, you can see that the other page bled through, which I was quite upset about. But we roll, and we're working with it. So, yeah. So this next page is my calendar title page, which obviously introduces my yearly calendar, and I chose for the design to do a little shark with the word calendar in the middle of it, which I thought was quite nice. And for this one I chose not to use my Crayola markers, because obviously we found out they bled through, and I was like, I really don't want this to bleed through to my calendar because it kind of looks poo-poo. So I chose to use my Prismacolor pencils, and I think they made a really nice design. I'm really happy with this page. I thought the shark was so cute. Yeah. Is that not just the cutest little shark you've ever seen? Anyways, moving on to the calendar page, all this is a basic 2024 calendar where I've got down all the months of the year and the dates that correspond with the weekdays. online, all the calendars started with Sunday, which I don't know if that's normal, but I started my calendar with Monday. So, well, it wasn't all of them. I eventually found one, but yeah, like loads of them start with Sunday. Do you start your calendar with Sunday? I don't know, but the reason I like to have this yearly calendar is, so I can see when the dates fall, and also when I do my monthly plans, which I'll do later in the year, I like to make a habit tracker in which I put down, the dates and which day I've done stuff. So this is really helpful, so I can just copy it out at the front of my book. If you're wondering why I've done it from right to left, it's because I'm actually left-handed and this pen smudges, so if I'd have done it left to right, my hand probably would have smudged over all the ink and we would have had a big smudge line, which would not be ideal. So I don't know whether it was just luck or that I did it this way, but I didn't actually smudge any of the months or any of the dates or anything, so I'm quite happy with that. Now, moving on to this next spread, it's probably quite self-explanatory, but this is basically just going to be all the books that I read in 2024. Last year, I had a reading journal, so it was entirely dedicated to reading, and I read loads of books. Like last year was in 2022, but this year is in 2023. I've not read that many because I've been really busy with schoolwork and whatever, so I thought I may as well, instead of having a whole reading journal, which I probably won't use that much, I may as well just have one spread where I can record all the books that I read this year. And if I really, really want to, write about them or review them, I can either put that in my media journal or in just, in here. I'll do a little spread in it in here, because there's no point making a whole journal for it again when I didn't use it last year. So that's why I've just got one spread for it this year. So right here I just added some little doodly books because I thought they'd make the shelf look a bit prettier. Obviously they don't stand in for real books because we haven't actually entered 2024 yet, but I just wanted to keep to the ocean theme, and so I drew some little sharks and jellyfish, and I'm quite happy with all of them except the jellyfish. I don't know what went wrong there. I think it looks a little bit funky, but what can you do? Coloured it in, so wasn't much I could do after that. I also think I went a bit too dark with the colours, like they don't stand out that much. Yeah, but it's okay. And then finally, we're moving on to the final spread so far, which is my period tracker, because I used it last year. I wasn't sure if I was actually, I used it this year even. I wasn't actually sure if I was going to use it or not, but I did, and it was quite helpful. So I'm bringing that back over, and yeah, it's quite simple, I just dot down all the days, and there you have it. Last year, I had the same sort of journal as I'm using this year, so it had the same black cover, but I just left it plain. So this year, I've decided to stick something on the front of it, stick one of these little stickers on, just to spice it up a little bit so it has a little bit more character than last year. So here is just a final flick through of my journal so far. I hope you enjoyed watching me create these spreads as much as I enjoyed making them myself. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in one of my others. Bye!